Hey, thanks for checking out Live on Tape Delay, episode 511. In Western New York, I'm Chris Wilson. On the other end of the internet, John Braybeans Raycroft and Rob Fiasco.
In this episode, the static whispers secrets, time loops on itself, and reality glitches just enough to make you question everything. Let's see what unfolds.
That's weird, because I thought we just talked about cars, soccer, and balls. I don't know. Either way, whatever you're into. Here's 511. Enjoy. Martha, hello.
Hello.
I forgot how to move windows for a minute. I don't know. Anyway. All right. Hi, we're back.
With your mind.
Yeah, that's what I was trying. Unfortunately, this little, gadget with the couple buttons on it, that works better.
It's a shame you don't have a green screen, because then you could really have fun with your shirt.
With my green shirt, I could just chroma key out my shirt and just be a floating head in the room. But I'd have to put something behind it too. So otherwise, it just looked like I was wearing a gray shirt. So I don't know. Not keying out that shit. It's too hard. I tried that for a minute, like the green screen days of streaming, like that month I did that. It was fun.
It looked good.
It was cool. We did I think we did the golf. What do we call that? The Twitch or tweet or trick or twitch or something. The golf thing on Halloween.
I remember doing that. I have no idea what we called it, though.
I think it was Twitch or treat, which I can't say. But then for some reason, it was like, Happy Halloween. We're playing golf. But it was fun. It was good. That's what I got. My mailbox. What's up?
Yes. Oh, is it better now?
What?
Nope. I can hear myself in your...
Same when I talk.
There, I fixed it.
Good job, thank you.
See, I did fix it. So boom. Nobody else knows, but I fixed it. Hey, a beer. God damn it. It's been that kind of day.
I was like, is that me?
I was looking at my settings too. I was like, I hear something.
Oh, yeah, because it can't be me, right? I can't just leave my fucking monitors on ever. No. Actually, I don't know why they were. Oh, yeah, because I was getting ready. I'm like, all right, we're ready to go. And then I was like, oh, I want to check this video out real quick. So I turned my monitors on, and then that was it.
That was it. What's up? What's new? It's the 3rd week of January.
Yeah.
2025.
It's only the 3rd week of January.
What have you done
in January of my New Year's resolutions that I didn't make?
Just what have you done at all?
All right, that sounds like you're fishing because today out of nowhere I bought a new fucking vehicle.
Out of nowhere?
No, not really out of nowhere. We're recording this on Wednesday. As of last Saturday, I said, I'm doing this. So, okay, I'll give you the whole rundown. Because I'm making it sound better than it is. My inspection is up at the end of the month on my Jeep. And I knew it wasn't going to pass because I've had a check engine light for approximately 4 months. And I've also been suspect of what it is. It's really weird because I've got one of those little plug in the ODB 2 meter things, but it's like the little $40 one, whatever. So I'm like, if it's something big, it's going to tell me. Okay.
Right.
Well, I knew I had an ABS speed sensor that needed replaced. Not expect $150, $200, something like that. Wouldn't fail inspection for it. So I'm like, okay, it just dings at me every once in a while. I knew I had a tire pressure sensor that had gone dead. Again, another $100, not a big deal. I'm not ready to get rid of this thing for $300-400.
Yeah.
But that's all it was reading on my little chintzy thing. So I'm like, okay, maybe this check engine light is like an evap leak. I need a new fucking gas cap, like, something like that.
Right.
A cheapie.
Yeah.
So finally, last Saturday, whatever that date was, I was actually ahead of it. Like, it gave myself a little time. I'm going to have it checked. I'm going to have it scanned. I'm going to have somebody go through it and check it out and just be like, look, this is what you're going to need. This is what it would cost. And that way I can at least say, okay, I'm going to put X amount of money into this vehicle, or I'm going to take that same money and I'm going to dump it into something else. I just need to be educated. So, but I have less than a month to make a decision. So anyway, I take it in on Saturday and they come up with, blah, 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 blah. The check engine light is the catalytic converter again. Now, I say again because I replaced it 2 years ago, but I did replace it with a junkyard part. So I did get 2 years out of that. The junkyard part installed was $1,200. So I'm not doing that again. So either way, that will immediately when it's like, yeah, it's throwing a catalytic error. Done. I don't even care about the other stuff now. I don't care about the speed sensor. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. I'm already not going to put $2,000 plus into this vehicle that I've had. It's 150,000 miles, which that part was actually fine. But there's a squeak in the rear end that I've spent over the years, probably $3,000 on, and it still squeaks. Like nobody can find it. I'm having all these other issues. So it was still running fine, but it wasn't going to pass inspection. I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to get rid of it. So I go shopping around. I'm looking. I find a vehicle that's within my price range, and there's a couple around. So, of course, this is now like, Saturday evening. So I go up, I look at one on a dealer lot here, and I find another one online, and I'm texting them and whatever else. So I didn't have a chance to drive the one local. So Monday, I drove the one. It's up in Fredonia by my office. And so I drove that one. I'm like, all right, that's nice. It's not bad. 68,000 miles on it, blah, blah, Chevy Equinox. I'm like, it's cool. It's only front wheel drive, though. I kind of want an all wheel, but, okay. The other one I was looking at down here was an all wheel. Okay, a couple more miles on it, but it was a little bit cheaper. But so it was like right there. I'm sitting there juggling these, and I'm like, okay, I can probably make this work. So Monday night, I got into town a little bit early. I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to run up to the dealership here. I'll see if I can test drive this thing, and then I'll make a decision like tomorrow. So as I'm going up to the dealership by me, I pass I'm coming at an intersection, opposite sides of the intersection, because now I'm looking for these Equinoxes. I know what they look like. Yeah. You're seeing them all over the place. So I'm like, hey, that's there's an Equinox. Oh, it's the same color of the one I'm going to look at. They turn, I turn behind them, dealer plates. God damn it. Somebody's test driving it already. No, I didn't have an appointment or anything. Yeah. So they pull into the lot. I pull in behind them. I had talked to the salesman briefly when I had stopped in on Saturday. Like they were just closing up. And I'm like, hey, just wanted to take a look at it. And I peeked inside it and whatever. So these people pull in. I pull in next to it, like on the other side of the little entryway. We both kind of get out. I'm not going to be the asshole. You know what I mean? They probably scheduled it. I'm just showing up. So they go in. The salesman, he's talking to them. He sees me. He gets like kind of white faced, like, oh, fuck. Like, did I miss this? Whatever. I let them go do their thing. I'm just sitting in the waiting room. He comes out and he's like, hey, I know you were looking at that. And I'm like, you selling it? Just let me know. He's like, well, I don't know. I think they're gonna go for it. Blah. Man, call me tomorrow. If they end up balking last minute, I'll drive it tomorrow. Whatever. Fuck it. Yeah. So he's like, okay. So the next morning, this is now Tuesday morning, I get a text from that salesman. And he's like, yeah, I think they're gonna go for it, but we still have to do all the paperwork. It could fall through. I'm like, I'm not playing this game. Especially like because these fucking used cars, I never realized how fast they fly in and out of these lots. Like you basically have to show up with cash in hand, drive a bunch of cars and be like, oh, okay, I like that one the best. I'll take it. Like that's almost what it feels like. So Tuesday, he says that, and then I don't hear from him. He's like, well, we got to get confirmation back. It's a little dealership, so they go through a separate bank. So it's a little bit slower. Yeah. So finally, I'm like, fuck this. I'm not missing the other one that I did actually drive. So I send them texting back and forth with that salesman. I'm like, hey, is that 19 Equinox still available? He's like, yep. I go, put my name on it. I'm coming in tomorrow morning. He's like, okay. So he actually did, just based on that. And So I sent him a bunch of pictures of my shit, like my registration and whatever. We're doing this at like 7 o'clock at night. He's apparently still open. And so I stopped in there this morning, handed him a bunch of money, signed the paperwork, gave him my Jeep, drove away with it. So there we go.
Nice.
So on 4 days' notice, I'm now the proud owner of a Chevy Equinox.
I think that was how mine kind of transpired. There was something wrong with my other vehicle, and I was like, I don't want to deal with getting it repaired.
Yeah.
And it was just, I think I like kind of this car. Oh, there's one online at this site.
Yeah.
Let me fill it out. And then the next day I was like driving it home.
Yep. I mean, it
and now I just made my last payment. So I finally own it.
Nice.
6 years later.
Oh, well, that's good. I locked into a 3-year on this one, so I should be all right.
Nice.
I mean, we've all known my thing. I like 6-year-old vehicles and pay them off in 3 and then try to get 3 more years out of them. I did not get that on the Jeep. And I'm not bashing on Jeep or even the Jeep Patriot. I think I just got a bum unit, and sometimes it other than that, it's been
like
fine.
my Trailblazer. Like, I like the Trailblazer. You had a great.
I had 2 of them.
Trailblazer.
I loved them.
Yeah. And mine had the weirdest quirks with it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, there's definitely bum units in the thing. And again, that Jeep was fine. It just, I couldn't keep the emissions system healthy. It's just fucking weird.
So what new amenities do you have in this? Do you have anything that you didn't have before?
I got my auto start back, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Oh, nice. I've never had that.
I had that in the first Trailblazer I had. But I think it was an aftermarket one. But either way, I didn't give a fuck. I could stand in my kitchen on a cold January morning and go burp, burp. Then 10 minutes later, go out and my truck's warm. So it's got that. It's got power, the power
Windows
gate in the back.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
I got daytime running lights back, which I'm happy about, which is weird. Like when the Jeep didn't have it, and then it would fuck me up because I'd leave my lights on anyway. I've now learned that I don't know how I've lived my life without Apple CarPlay, even after one day. It's fucking incredible because I was doing the Bluetooth thing and I could get, phone calls and I could stream music and whatever over it. But that in the old, in the Jeep, but this is like, unfortunately it's tether only, but it's all my apps show up on my fucking dash. That's great.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so that was
cool.
That
for Android in the GMC where you plug it in and then like it even has a map. So like if you click the Google Maps, it just shows you where you are all the time.
That's cool.
Yeah, this will do the Android as well if you pair it up. But it I don't know. Other than that, it's less miles and it works and there's no rust on it. So I had that in the Jeep as well though. I didn't really gain that. The Jeep had the leather heated seats. This has the cloth heated seats, which I'm fine with. What else? I did lose the sunroof because I had the sunroof in the Jeep. That was kind of nice.
Had a vehicle with a sunroof.
That was kind of nice, but it was more nice when I smoked because you could crack your windows. You could crack your driver's side window a little bit, just enough to ash out of. But then you put the sunroof in vent mode, so you didn't roll it all the way back. You just got to, and it just created like a fucking chimney. It sucked the smoke right out. But that not being a thing anymore. Cargo room's about the same as it was in the Jeep. I will have to. The Jeep did have a trailer hitch on it, so I could put my bike rack on it. This I'm going to have one added, which I found out. I was looking around. I'm like, well, I know you can buy them for like $200. Maybe I can put it on. Maybe I can. And I'm looking around. I'm like, well, who installs those around here? So I look at it. You can buy them for like $250, but then you'd have to do all the wiring and shit yourself and everything else. You can go to a U-Haul location, buy the hitch from them, and they'll install it for like $100. So like for $400 all in, I can have it professional. I can buy the hitch, have it professionally mounted, professionally wired, and just drive it the fuck away. So I'm going to do that this spring. I'll have a hitch just to tote my bike around and your bike.
Now, I didn't see it in the photo. I forgot to look. Tinted windows or no?
The rear windows are tinted. The front windows have like a blue block on them. The front side windows, it's like a blue block, and then obviously the front and rear windshields are just clear. But yeah, the rear ones are. It's not as dark as I've had in the past, but they are slightly tinted. But yeah, the blue block I thought was weird on the on the front windows.
Yeah,
but it's cool. That's fine.
Nice.
But other than that,
congratulations on your new wheels.
Yeah, we'll see.
To get a ride.
Yeah. It's sort of an old man color. I can't remember exactly what it's called. It's like pepper dust metallic or something. Like, what is it? No, it's dark tan. That's what it is.
Yeah. It's good color.
But it's fine. No, I'm happy with it. We'll see. It got me home in a fucking half blizzard today, so.
Hey, that's good.
We'll see.
Yeah, after this weather, man, I'm done.
I know.
I'm over it. I'm super excited because there's a 38-degree day this weekend.
Oh, really?
And I'm like,
for you, it's probably a 25. I'll probably cross 25 right? Here.
I'm like, oh, I can get some stuff done. But yeah, I'm over this weather, man.
Yep, it sucks. We got about a foot overnight, and I didn't think it was because it was last night and yesterday. It was blowing, but it's been cold enough so you get the real fine crystals of snow. It's not those big fat flakes, so it's very deceiving how much is accumulating. So I shoveled a little bit last night just to kind of clean up the driveway a little bit, get ahead of the morning, which didn't do anything. When you dump a foot on top of it, like it didn't really do anything. But my kid pops her head into the bedroom this morning, and she's like, you might want to get up and shovel. And I'm like, what? Fuck. What? And I look out. I'm like, God damn it. So literally, I'm still no coffee. Hadn't even brushed my teeth yet. I come down, throw my boots on. I'm out there shoveling the goddamn driveway. Fuck. And just swearing. Yeah, it was brutal. We got just absolutely pounded last night.
They didn't cancel school?
No, I was surprised. And the roads were absolute shit. I pulled up to a stoplight, taking the kid to school, and as I stopped, I slid sideways because the streets are slightly crowned, for drainage to the corners. I stopped. Once I stopped, 4 tires slid sideways. I didn't quite hit the curb, but I slid like maybe 2 feet. Like, what the fuck is this? How? And we're a pedestrian district, school district. Most kids walk. What the fuck? So I don't know.
That's Oklahoma stuff there. That happened to me in Oklahoma.
And it wasn't even ice, though. That's the thing. It was so slushy, and they hadn't. It's just once that stuff gets in the tread of your tires, and you're sitting on so much of it that it can't squirt out through the tread of the tires. It's you just slip around it. It's like slipping on butter. But yeah, that was pretty brutal. But once I got out of town, fine. So you can't win. Beautiful lake.
Well, after this airs, Texas might be without power for who knows how long because apparently we're getting another winter storm. Dallas just had one last week where they got like half a foot of snow, and then apparently we're supposed to get like 3 to 4 inches on Tuesday.
Oof.
So
yeah, and that
will be.
I know it's going to get cold again. Well, it's still cold, but colder.
Well, and ice is the big deal for you guys, right? Like when shit starts icing, that's when the power.
Crushed them too.
Apparently, we're supposed to get both.
Oof.
It's supposed to go below freezing on Monday, so when this on release day, and then it's not going to get above freezing again until like Thursday.
In Houston, Texas. That's Jesus Christ. End of days. Bring it on.
By the time you hear this, Ray may already be dead.
It's true.
Yeah. Within 12 months, we've had a derecho, a hurricane, tornadoes, and now a winter storm.
Watch out, man.
Thanks,
Earthquakes
Trump.
are next.
There was a big earthquake in Japan earlier this week or late last week.
I
or
got a
something,
tsunami warning the other day.
A lot of tsunamis hitting inland Pittsburgh, inland Pennsylvania.
Yeah, well, it wasn't for me, but
okay.
It was for the people.
Yeah.
Of Japan.
Yeah.
Ray, you did something.
I did. We had
Tell us about that.
Weekend. Yeah, it was
wait, go back. What's your team's name?
The Express, and I do have
you have
the
a kit
right here. I do have the kit.
Oh shit.
Because we wore the alternates.
Screenshot this.
We wore the alternates last week, the black alternates, and the team manager keeps those, but we keep our
nice
11 Below Brewing. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. I accidentally ended up with number 10, which I was not a huge fan of because that's a lot of pressure, but you know.
Why is that a lot of pressure?
Number 10 is usually the best player on the team.
Oh, really? That I
like in international soccer and stuff. Yeah, like Messi and like usually it's the best guy on the team is usually wearing number 10.
Interesting.
What's the worst guy usually wear? 0?
I don't know if there's one for that one.
It's not number 9 because that was Roy Kent. It's not number 6. That was Jamie Tart. Why do I remember this shit?
But yeah, we the first game, walked up there, got there before the guy that added me to the team. So I just saw the people with the stuff on. I was like, oh, I'm the new guy. Nice to meet y'all. Super awkward, but yes. Start talking to everybody.
I'm your relief, and I'm number 10, so fuck off.
Yeah, but no, everybody's super cool, super nice. Warmed up and everything. Started the game. I was on the bench, obviously. I played like 10 minutes the first half and like 10 minutes the second half, exactly what I thought it was going to be. But that's
perfect, though, for getting back into the swing. That's perfect.
Yeah. The first half when I came in, like, because I still don't know where everybody's going, and I ended up going into midfield because they just need relief in that area, and I haven't really ever played midfield regularly. So for the first time that I've played in years and playing a position that I don't typically play, I don't know if y'all remember the Nike or Adidas commercials they used to have, where it was like from the point of view of the player, and like everything was moving really fast, and they were like running across the field.
Vaguely, yeah.
That was exactly what I felt like during the first stint. It just felt like, wow, this is extremely fast. I am not prepared for this at all. And my legs were not working as I expected them, or my legs did not work how I thought they were going to work. Because like I've been running, but I haven't sprinted with soccer cleats on in thick grass in a while. And so there were a couple
and also
times,
not just straight ahead either, zigzaggy sideways. There's a little, there's other muscles involved there.
So there were a couple of times where I would and I noticed this during warm-ups, that we were just kicking balls back and forth, and one would go beside me and I try to go sprint after it. Like, for some reason, my upper body would be so far ahead that I would be losing my balance as I'm just basic sprinting.
Oh, interesting.
Like my legs just were not going at the same speed that my body thought they should.
You're just slowly tipping forward. That's it.
Yes, exactly. So like during warm-ups, I was like out of breath and doing that. And then like I got more comfortable the more that we were kicking the ball back and forth and I was talking to everybody. And then, I went in for the first stint and it was just like, it felt like it was so fast and I didn't know where anybody was going and I didn't really know how everybody played together. And I was just kind of like, what am I doing here right now? And then, but made it through it. I didn't do anything to negatively impact anything. I was just kind of like running around, just kind of taking up space in the middle of the field as best I could. And then, we had halftime, went to the second half. I came in the second half. And by that point, it slowed down a lot. Like I felt more, like just that little bit of time in the first half and a little bit of time in the second half. Like I was already like, okay, now I know where people were going, how they're reacting to each other.
Yeah.
This feels more natural. I did trip again, but this was more of, I tried to catch the ball and turn and kind of trick somebody out and then run past them. And they stuck a foot out and I hit the ball weird and ended up falling over it. So like I was able to actually like do some stuff with the ball too and complete some passes. So
I don't know a lot about soccer, but I don't think you're supposed to catch it.
He
with my
didn't
foot.
say, he didn't say with his hand. Could have caught it between his knees.
Yeah, I remember it
Like a
specific
hack,
because
three-ball stall.
because this person was coming up on the sideline and I was run to the middle. So I kind of turned my back to them so I could, as they passed it to me, they had an option because they had somebody coming fast on them from the front. So I was like, let me open up so they have somebody to go to. And they passed it to me and I caught it with my left foot and tried to turn this way and then cut back and then go. And it was that cut back and go that it like, my body was just like, no, this isn't going to work. You're going to the ground.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, they didn't fire you.
No,
They let
we won
you keep
8-0.
Oh, shit. They let you keep the kit, so that's a good sign. And they let you keep number 10.
Yeah.
So it sounds to me like you're being a little bit too hard on yourself. I think you did fine. That sounds
Now
like
the
you're
next game, the next match, show up, bring a trainer, bring like just all kinds of act like you are now the shit of this team. Like when they talk to you, like they only talk to like your handler now, and they'll relay the message to you if they think it's appropriate for you to know.
Yeah,
If it's relevant.
You come walking in shirtless with the 11 below logo tattooed across your back, full bat. Like you're fully vested now. You're in.
Yeah.
Just point tattoo of yourself on your back. There's keep pointing to
At the logo at the back. It's just Inception. It's just endlessly.
Yeah. That's how you do it.
Yeah. But yeah. It was fun. We have 9 more games this season, so hopefully by the time we get to the end of the season, I'm feeling more comfortable than I am now, and then the season will end, and then I'll have to wait till the fall. And then
you should get your stats tattooed from your first match.
3 times on the ground, maybe 2 completed passes, 2 turnovers, and 20 minutes running around in circles.
Did you get a chance to flop for extra time though?
Oh,
I did not.
Oh, next game.
Next game. Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, flop right out. So what? How? What's the frequency of the games? Once a week? Twice a week?
Once a week.
Okay.
Every Sunday.
Okay, that's pretty good then. Gives you some recovery time if you need it.
Yeah, and it's they're all like afternoon too, so it's not like you have to wake up early or anything. You just kind of wake up, go about your day, and then play a game in the afternoon and go home. Yep.
That's pretty good. Yeah. If I
it's an
any
over 30
agility,
league, so yeah, it's over 30 leagues, so it's got to be somewhat realistic expectations.
All right.
I think I might join at an over 65 is where I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think by then most athletic people my age and older will have really just started to go downhill from using their bones all the time. And me, I've been pretty lazy, so my bones should be in tip-top shape.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
We're still on that rise. It's not a steep slope, but then as they're coming down, it's at that crossover
be that
point.
guy breaking records at all the whatever the highest age bracket is. That's the one I'm entering.
Breaking records and breaking hips.
That's right, your hips, not mine.
Exactly.
My hips are fine. My hips don't lie.
Oh my God. Yeah, that in my head that sounds fun. I know I don't have the endurance to do something like that, but I would do. Again, we've talked about I could do a bowling league. I could do a putt league. Maybe.
That's right.
I could do a golf league if I didn't have to actually perform.
Oh, I don't have. I want to get into right now.
You do 10 minutes
Frisbee
a half.
golf.
That's like 5 times more than I could do. Frisbee,
you should have seen me. When I was coming off the field, I was just like, it was that like you can't catch your breath, like you're bent over, like you're just it was bad. Frisbee golf would have been a smarter choice for where I'm at right now.
I have an in around here for Frisbee golf if that's something we want to actually take seriously.
I always take everything seriously.
Yeah, it's my fear.
I only have a hotel.
What's that? An in? Oh, a pun. No, I fear that I may spend too much money on Frisbee golf if I get into it. Because you could buy your full set of fucking you've got your driver, you've got your woods, your iron, like they're all different Frisbees. So you've got this whole thing, like a full set of clubs, I guess. I don't know, it could run you like $1,000.
Man, bowling it is then.
Bowling it is. How much is a bowling ball? $50. Done.
Done. I have always wanted to get a really cool, like customized, like bowling ball.
Mm-hmm. You got. I mean, I've
Like,
had two.
Did you get it with
own.
like the L on the inside? You know, like the way you look at it, where it looks like it's in like a crystal ball.
I mean, if you spent enough money, I'm sure you could. I knew somebody that had it was a clear acrylic ball, and I don't know where they hid the weight. It was really weird, but it looked like there was just a rose inside. I think they used something like that in Kingpin, but I knew somebody that had one. Yeah. So you can get like
maybe like a black with like a red and green swirl.
You could probably find something like that. I mean, mine is I don't even remember what color mine is. It's like it's black, silver, and blue, like random splotchy.
Also, like,
I can't remember.
I don't know. Are there brands? Who makes the best? Who are the top bowling ball manufacturers? Do we know this? Does anyone?
Columbia is the first one that comes to my mind. Columbia.
Okay.
Because I think that's what my ball is.
They made jackets.
I have to look. Different Columbia.
Really?
I'm gonna get my ball. I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go collect my balls.
All right.
My other ball's in the basement. I'm not going for that one, but I got one here in the room.
You are getting older.
Yeah.
They do tend to sag.
Let's try to look
an entire floor down.
Bowling.com.
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, I would have been able to tell you this more years ago, but I don't even know if mine's a Columbia.
Let's ask also AI who are the top bowling ball manufacturers.
It looks like Hammer, Storm, and Motive are three very popular ones.
Mine is a Columbia, as proven right there.
Yes, it is. I've got Brunswick.
Oh, yeah.
Brands, which includes Brunswick, Columbia 300, Track, Radical, Deviate, Hammer, and Ebonite.
Oh, Ebonite. I forgot them. I think that's what my shoes are. Yep.
Okay, so that's all falls under Brunswick brands. And there's Storm products that encompasses Storm, 900 Global, and Roto Grip.
Those I don't think I've heard of. Okay.
And Motive. Yeah. What do you think about that?
Yeah, mine's a Columbia White Dot.
Ooh.
It's like this. It was like the $60 special.
Brunswick Brands is set to release new bowling balls in January 2025, including a new Black Widow model. Can I see it?
Ooh.
Can I? Well, I'm going to share my screen now. Share my screen.
Share it with us at least.
Whoa, stop talking. Guys talking to me. Not you. People. I was hoping I was going to get a look at this guy's balls here.
Yeah.
Where's the Black Widow? Black Widow Mania. Pressure Hybrid. This doesn't really tell me anything at all. Well, it probably tells people something, but
yeah, we want to know okay, it's a reactive cover. Okay, we see what the weight type is. Got it. Mine just says a standard center because I don't have like the super hook or anything like that, so I've got the weight opposite my grip. It's really weird. Look at like the innards of a bowling ball. It's fucked up because it's all off center. There's the resin part, and then there's a weight in there. There's different kinds of weights, and mine's just a pancake weight, which means it's just like a flat disc of shit, but it's already in the ball, and there's a little mark on the ball that shows where the weight is, and then depending how you throw it, and how and like what if you throw a super hook or if you just throw a straight ball or something like that, that's where they determine where they drill your finger holes, because the bowling ball comes with the weight already in it.
Right.
So, and I've never thrown anything with other than just a pancake weight, because I don't like to spend the money. It's $180 for this new Hammer Black Widow. Like, I think I've spent like $50 or $60 on mine, and then I spent like $30 to have it custom drilled.
Cheaper if you get it lighter?
Probably not.
Damn it.
And I'm not throwing the heavy ball. I'm a little bit of a wuss. Mine's a 14.
I like them. I like them light. I like to throw around light balls.
Like, so you can juggle them one-handed.
Yeah, that's right. Cool. There you go. If you're into bowling, check out the new Black Widow.
Courtesy of Brunswick Brands.
It's expensive, but hey, if you're listening to this episode or this podcast, money is of no object to you, because you are wealthy from all of the crypto projects I have told you to get into. Look at that. Brought it back.
Nice. One more, though, to look at. The closest I've seen maybe to an LFTD ball would be the Columbia 300 White Dot in Lime Swirl, which can be yours for only $63.99 pre-drill.
Ooh, that's nice.
I don't remember what mine's called. It's like Oh, there it is. I think there's mine. It's the Blue Black Silver. Columbia 300 White Dot, Blue Black Silver. They still make it. I bought that probably 10 years ago.
So this is the weight?
Yeah, there's a weight inside there. That's not just a pancake, I don't think. I don't exactly know, but I know it's called a pancake weight. And right there, I know we're trying to describe it. It's like a 50% cutaway. It shows the outer shell of the ball, shows the weight in there. Where that little stem attaches to the outer thing, that's where you can tell where the weight is. I could show you on my ball where that little circle stem is. And then my grip is 180 degrees from that. So because I just throw a straight ball, I just had now if you threw a super hook or something like that, they would rotate that around to where they drilled your finger holes at like 90 degrees to that. So as you rolled it, that weight helps it spin. So that's why
I've always sucked at bowling, because I can only throw at the hook and I'm only grabbing the balls from the lanes.
And you're grabbing alley balls, which are probably standard drill.
That's what's been holding me back this whole time.
That must be the reason. Same.
So there you go. I mean, I'm an advocate for a custom bowling ball. I am. It's not that expensive. Like I said, you can buy the ball, just a basic one for, $65, $70. Take it to a pro shop. They're going to drill it for you for 30. You're in for $100, and it's custom. It fits your hand. I love it. And you can get your initials stamped in it. It's beautiful. Now I want to go bowling. God damn it.
Look at this. Look at it's on sale. $64.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's got drilling protection. Oh, drilling with free protection.
I don't know. How would you order a bowling ball online and then have it custom drilled? Like, I don't know how that works. Because when you go in, like they measure your hand, and there's this weird bowling ball looking thing that has all these different holes in it, different sizes, and it's like, put your thumb in here, put your finger in. Oh, okay, whatever your grip wants to be. And then,
or is that like if you buy it and then you take it somewhere to get it drilled and they totally fuck it up, that they'll...
Oh, maybe it's a little insurance policy.
It might be.
Yeah, you're not you might be onto something. Huh. Now I want to go bowling again. God damn it.
If your new ball cracks when it's drilled by a pro shop, bowling.com will replace your ball free of charge.
Huh.
Probably worth. I mean, if you're going to buy a custom ball, that's probably one of the ones. I think that'd
be worth $8.
Yeah.
I've just always bought, like I said, I've owned two, and the one I was just talking about is my second one. I've just bought it from the pro shop, and I'm like, oh, I want that one. You pick it out of the catalog or whatever, and he measures you up, and he's like, okay, I'll order it, and it'll come in, and then I'll drill it, and then I'll let you know. And if you do it at a pro shop that's in a bowling alley, which most of them are, usually you get a free game or two to like, okay, here's your new ball. Go throw a game with it. Let me know. And then like, because I've had mine, the thumb hole was a little bit sharp on the inside. So it was kind of irritating me after a game. So I just took it back to him. I'm like, yeah, can you just round this out a little bit? It's giving me, oh yeah, no problem. He dremels it out a little bit. Yeah, go throw another game. Okay. Like super cool. It's so just handshake agreement. I love it. You know, there's no red tape and bullshit on it. It's like, yeah, just get here, try it out.
I will go in with a printout of this specific website, just a screenshot with all my other tabs up there, and I will say I want this ball here for $63.99. So I can give you my money now, or I can go buy it off the internet. Which would you prefer, you fine sir? And they would say, get the fuck out of my store, you piece of shit.
Maybe.
And then I'd have to find someone else to drill my balls. But
or he'd turn around and he'd go, okay, you're going to buy this online for $63.99. It's 16 pounds. It's going to ship in. You're going to pay shipping on it. You're going to pay $7.95 drilling protection. And then because you're bringing in a third-party ball, I'm going to charge you $75 to drill it. Or you could buy the ball from me directly right here for $70. I'll drill it for free and give you 2 free games.
Then yes, that option.
They wheel and deal, I think, a little bit.
Oh, good. Like, I need this specific ball, sir.
Yeah. But that was like, I just picked mine out of the catalog. I can't believe they still make. I thought they changed these like every, year or something, like everything else does. Like, no, that's the 2014 model.
What do they do with the bowling ball after its shelf life has ended? Does it get broken down and recycled into something?
I don't know. I don't know what
shelf life of a bowling ball.
I don't know. I mean, I know there is one, and it does depend on the cover as well.
Let's find out.
It does depend on the cover as well, because this is just an acrylic or an epoxy. I don't remember what it's called. The white dot is like the lowest level of the Columbia.
I don't want that.
No, you can spend more, but the white dot's like, it's the most modestly priced. We'll put it that way. But you get the reactive. Cake. You get the reactive balls. If you can get your balls to get reactive.
5 to 10 years with proper maintenance.
Oh, well, mine is way older than. No, it's about 10 years old.
Most high-performance reactive bowling balls start to lose their optimal reaction after 150 to 200 years.
Jesus, really?
That's also why I'm not doing well. You know how many games the balls I'm using have been?
Yeah, but you're not using. Your balls aren't very reactive. I'm pretty sure you're using the composite or what's the other one? Yeah, composite, right? Or epoxy or resin or something. I don't know. The reactive balls will actually, they soak up the alley grease. Yeah. But then like the more grease they soak in, they behave differently. Like, it's really weird. I don't know. I've never had a reactive ball. I think it's just resin. I don't know.
I want finding out what a storm. That's what I want. I want the Storm Ion Max.
All right. What is a reactive bowling ball? A reactive resin bowling ball is like the Black Venom. are made from a combination of high-performance resins that make them more responsive to the lane's conditions. Okay. But yeah, it's like they soak in more shit or something. They also tend to be more expensive. Urethane. That's what the word I was coming with. The white dot is just a urethane ball.
That is ugly. Strawberry milkshake.
It's gross. Yeah, it's gross.
It has a fragrance?
What? I don't want my bowling ball smelling like anything other than alley grease and potentially old French fries. Yeah, the strawberry milkshake, that is not very intimidating to the pins.
No, I need something intimidating.
Like I said, I like the old Columbia 300, the white dots. They're very modest, especially for an entry bowler. The Road Warrior is a nice looking color there. Pitch black.
I like this one.
It's just black.
Cool. Just black. But the green's cool. Oh, there we go.
What's the price? What's the price on these? We're looking at the Storm bowling balls at this point. This is like supposed to be the cream of the crop, right?
I do not know. You know it's cheap when they don't put the price on the website.
Oh yeah, call for price.
Yeah, that's usually
a pancake weight though. Scroll down. That's what a pancake weight looks like. It's just the little flat kind of deal. Where the reactive ones are, yeah. Spin me. I'm going to look exactly the same.
Cool. I don't know how much they are, but I bet you they're not $60-something like that one is.
Not like the Columbia 300 white dot.
Exactly. Get yourself a white dot. Look how cool that is.
I have one. In
64.
Black, silver, blue. Yeah, it's the one in the right hand.
6 pounds.
Yeah, don't go with the 6-pounder.
6-pounder. Just whip it right down there. Cool.
I don't
know how we got it.
I want to go bowling now. God damn it. The last time I went bowling. Whoa. I went once since you guys did, and I took my daughter and her boyfriend, and I hurt for a couple days after. However, I don't know if it was from the bowling or from that night I fell down the stairs, but that was also the night that I had the cloudy aura psychic reading at the bar. So I don't know what fucked me up. All that shit happened on the same day.
It's one of them.
Yeah. Wiki how to bowl with reactive bowling balls. Okay, I'm.
You're going down a rabbit hole.
I'm not doing it. I've been bowling since I was 6 years old. I knew all this information. I don't need to.
Bowling ball cup.
I'm not sure unless that's like for the inside of your bag. Maybe the little thing it sits in your bag. I don't know.
We'll never know. We'll never know.
Nope. But yeah, we should. You know what? If we get on a bowling league, we should buy matching balls. We should match our balls.
Yeah.
I get a new ball. I get a new ball. I'm due.
Agreed. Done.
And it's going to be a Columbia 300 white dot. I mean, that's just it's the most modestly priced.
That's right. It's got 3 out of 5 stars. That's pretty good.
For $65, it's super good.
That's what I used to tell my teachers. I got 3/5 of the answers right. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I know you disagree, but someone gives you 2/3 of their candy bar. You got a lot of candy bar.
I mean, but think about it. It's 3 out of 5 stars based on 2 reviews. So
now is it a 5 and a 1, or is it 2 3s, or is it a 4 and a 2?
Exactly. See, we don't know.
And I'm definitely not going to click it because it's like a Schrodinger's review. The reviews are both good and bad.
It's better than 50%.
As long as you don't read them.
For an internet review, better than 50% is a fucking win, I think.
Unless you're on Amazon, in which everything is 5-star.
Mm-hmm. They pay you to give 5-star reviews. I got $40 to give a 5-star review of a
See? Exactly.
What you call it? Which I wouldn't have done any review if they wouldn't have given me money. But it's a good little dash cam. It's fine. So I gave it 5 stars.
Patty Bowles from Chicago says, not quite the pattern that's advertised. Works well as a spare ball, which is its purpose, so I'm content. However, wish the color pattern was a little closer to the product photo. I didn't expect it to have perfect swirls, and they mentioned that the pattern on each ball varies. But to be nothing close to a swirl and they have very little green is disappointing to say.
Shut your fucking hole.
I think that one looks better than the one in the product.
It's literally random. It's fucking resin, and they drip the shit in, they stir it up, and then they extrude it into a ball. Come on.
I think what needs to be replaced here is her carpet.
Yeah, it's not exactly PDX Airport there.
And okay, so 3. Okay,
and again, the pattern, it has nothing to do with the performance. This is an aesthetic.
So just one review. Patty just posted it twice. Wow. Even better. So glad I read
the identical review. Both reviews are for Patty Bowles. Oh
yeah, 5/29/24. She
and best
did not realize that she should have waited before pressing submit again.
So best uses, no, I would not recommend this to a friend because of the color. And not only the color is not as advertised, but she doesn't like the distribution between the two colors and doesn't like the Man, Patty Bowles, you can fuck off.
She's one of those people that's on House Hunters, and they go in, they're like, I love everything about this house, but I hate the pink colors.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, what? Yeah, Patty Bowles from Chicago. I disagree. We're buying bowls just to spite Patty Bowles, and then we're going to leave 2 5-star reviews.
I'm not even going to buy them. I'm just going to put 5-star review up there. I do own the one ball.
Purchase.
Well, that's true. It's not a verified purchase, but
is Patty a verified purchase?
Doesn't say.
No, not necessarily.
I'll put it in there. I'll be like, I bought this thing 10 years ago. I've bowled every game in the last 10 years with this ball. I fucking love it. 5 stars. Fuck you, Patty Bowles. That's going to be my review.
Whoa, I think it's a bit harsh, but warranted. Especially because,
Peekaboo Berry. That's a good color scheme.
It's a good color. Yeah, that looks sharp.
Where's mine? Yeah, mine's the right dead center. That's my ball.
Scarlet, gold, black matches your car.
Oh, it does now. Yeah, but then the one left of that is the one I own.
Oh. They're talking about this one.
Nope. One more back is the actual ball. That's the actual ball that I own. Although mine, the swirl is a little bit different. Doesn't look exactly like that picture. Not as advertised.
You should return it.
I don't like the white dot logo now. It's like too big on there.
That's what I was thinking.
It's a lot smaller. Oh, I got to whip my balls out again.
It's great.
Let me see what the old white dot logo from 10 years ago looked like.
That is pretty good too. I do like the Peekaboo Berry, but lime swirl also.
So the old,
we can have home and away balls.
Okay, you can't really see it. It's been worn down over 10 years ish, and the listeners aren't going to be able to see this anyway. But like this is there's the black whatever swirl. And you can't really see, and it's on the silver there too. Well, the white dot logo is like right here. I guess it's as big, but it's not. It's not like offset.
You got it all. Yeah, they got the WD contained within the circle.
Yeah, and they're right next to each other. They're not kind of wonkified there.
Yeah, I don't love it, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Can you get it changed?
Probably not worth it to have the logo redone.
I'll pay $600.
Yeah, at that point, get yourself a Storm.
Yeah, that's true.
A fully custom one at that point, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I want it to just be Chris's face.
They might be able to do that now. You know, that's like just laser etch it or fuck it with. That's what cricket. Yeah. That's what cricket needs to make is like a bowling ball etcher.
From It's Always Sunny?
They'll sell tens of like the little
bug
vinyl cutter thing.
The bug.
Yes. No, the cry cut as it looks.
It's like I don't think you want cricket from It's Always Sunny with this one eye cutting your balls.
Who doesn't? I mean,
it's a rabbi cricket at that point. Oh, hey.
Oh, nice. That's a good
I don't know
one.
how we got there.
He'll be who?
Yes, I want to go bowling now. God damn it. Maybe I'll just blow off work and go bowling. Nah, I can't this week. Fuck.
No. We'll go bowling soon.
Yeah.
I will. As soon as I get I have to go to the bowling ball purveyor of Jamestown, New York and say, hello, sir. 1 Columbia 300 white dot lime swirl, please.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll step over to the side and wait while they order it from somebody and get it delivered.
Yeah. And then have it drilled, and 2 weeks later you get your free game or two, and it's, you know what, it's worth it. It's cool when you get your thing in, and it's just it's so stupid. But like I said, I've only done it twice, but you get that ball, and it's the first time you're seeing it, and you've already been measured up, and you put your hand in it, and hopefully it fits if they drilled it properly, and you're like, and then you go throw it, and you pick up one pin. You're like, fuck. But I don't know, it's a good feeling. It's got your initials stamped in it, like embossed in it. It's
sounds like
I liked it.
Sounds like a lot of my women. I got my initials stamped on them, and my fingers fit real good inside them. Sorry, it's terrible.
I thought you were going to say you had their initials embossed on your balls.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Going downhill. Ben.
Yeah, we could tell we're definitely on the back nine here, right? Oh, we're in the 10th. We're definitely in the 10th frame here.
Yeah, this is the final 5 minutes of the podcast are actually sponsored by Ben Wilson, and it's for us to just be as crude as possible.
It's true. It's what happens.
It's good money to talk about balls.
Yep. Speaking of which, I forgot. I'm invoicing him as we speak for his sponsorship money, so that's good.
Oh, that's nice.
So yeah, he should be paying up here soon. I really do want to go bowling now. I don't want to go bowling. I want to buy a new bowling ball. It's a good feeling.
Order 2, please.
I would get it local. I'm a small business guy. I'd go up to him. I'd be like, Jim, give me a lime swirl.
That's my new thing too. It's 2025. Keeping it local, baby. I'm going to support every single local purveyor of everything, and you can't stop.
I do what I can. Within reason. That's all I can do.
My underwear are only manufactured by the finest Jamestown tailors.
They were hand knitted. They were hand knitted by some lady at the high rise on 3rd Street.
That's funny.
It's funny to you and
I was
me.
thinking about that the other day when I was doing some research. By the way, Chautauqua Mall was most recently sold for $6 million. So just throwing a target number out there.
I don't know
just
if the
stuff to think
land is
about.
worth $6 million. All right.
But I was thinking about how if I was mayor of Jamestown.
When you're mayor of Jamestown.
Sorry, when I'm mayor of Jamestown,
there you go.
We gotta, and this is going to come off sounding a bit harsh, but it's not meant to be. We've got to get all of the old, sick, and mentally ill people out of downtown and just move them to the outskirts. There's plenty of room on the outskirts of Jamestown. They could have all kinds of nice like amenities and things for them to enjoy their final days instead of like sitting out on the corner yelling at somebody that's not there. Really doing a benefit for them, and then more people will come into town because they won't have that negative experience.
So what you're saying, and if I'm following this correctly, is we should go to the perimeter of Jamestown. We should put up a wall and then basically push the sick and the elderly out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So not bring us your sick, bring us your, okay. It's you take our sick, you take,
well, no,
I don't.
I mean, we're still getting the tax revenue for housing.
Yeah.
them.
We just don't want them here physically.
No.
We just want the tax revenue.
You can be here, but not here. Do you follow?
You can be here with a lowercase h, just not here with a capital H.
Yes. There's
Okay,
plenty of room and amenities over there.
Yes.
For you.
And there with a capital T.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
You go there. Plenty of things for you to do there. We're going to stay here.
I don't hate that. But whether you are here or you are there, we have been live. What? Yeah, it made sense in my head.
And you might like it later.
I don't know. Who cares? Bye, mailbox.
Bye-bye. Get yourself a ball.